Hey guys, welcome back to the bee yard, and today we are going to check on the two hives that we requeened. This one here has been a constant source of issues almost from day one. These guys are onto like their secondary queen, so little puff there at the front. Puff in here, and of course my smoker's gone out. No, we have smoke. So we're going to take a look in here and see what's happening. Okay, so proplyze the crap out of this, and this is probably the healthiest I've ever seen this hive. So we requeen these guys with a Russian hybrid, and I think it's about time we took off this stuff here because we don't need it anymore. Over here for the moment. This is a pollen patty that we put in earlier in the spring just to kind of get these guys started. There's also a feeder in here which I will be taking out over the next few days. But first of all, we need to check and see if the queen has been released. So we're going to move around this side and see if we can get one of these frames out without too much disruption. I can see you guys are busy now. Interestingly enough, I am actually seeing these guys starting to fill out comb, which they haven't done for a while. I also found that I have an interesting frame holder that I didn't even know I had. So we are going to use that here. I'm going to hang some frames from it. So we're slowly starting to fill out comb. This has been perhaps the slowest hive in the entire yard because they really haven't done very much of anything. A lot of undrawn frames in here. Not really the best example of what we're looking for from a hive. So let's give these guys some smoke. Oh. So you guys, okay, so it's got a little bit more weight to it. Still making wonky comb. This is the frame that I'm most interested in though, because this is where the queen cage was put. And it looks like she hasn't been released yet. has she? So, as you can see, this little box in the middle of the frame here is the queen cage. And we got that courtesy of our good friends at Man Lake. So what we're going to do is, you know, cautiously take a look, because it's not going to fall out. Okay, they haven't quite finished digging her out yet, but they're working on it. So what I'm going to do is put this frame down here, and we are going to secure her back onto the frame with a rubber band, which we had earlier, because it doesn't look as if they've released her yet. So we will go back in here. I could manually release the queen, but it's usually a good idea to let them get used to her smell. And generally speaking, the longer we leave her, yeah, this definitely has gone out. The longer we leave her, the better it is for her chances of being accepted and not killed. That's much better. So, this is not something to be done without a lit smoker. So let's see what we have happening over here. We're seeing some activity. Not as much as I would like though. So we'll give them another day or so to release the queen. And if she hasn't been released by then, I will come back and physically release her. Helps, of course, if you put the frame in the right way up. Yeah. Let them finish this patty, which they seem to be slowly working on. Don't put that over my hands. Now the next one is to check the little nook box I have over here. guys will gradually clean this up over the next few days. So, I think we can safely say that the outcome is still indeterminate there. Now, moving over to this here, which is one of my nuke boxes that we got from the local supplier. And if you remember, we introduced a new Russian hybrid queen into this one with some brood and some bees from one of the other hives. Essentially, we did a split. So we're going to pop the lid on this guy. And we're going to see how these guys are faring. And okay, probably not as encouraging as I would like. Okay, I didn't expect these guys to really do a whole lot of work, but it does look as if they are slowly drawing out the frames. We've also popularized the crap out of everything as well. Oh, that's... Okay, so let's have a look and see what's happening down here. Okay, we have some capped brood. Don't have a whole lot of bees though. So let's have a look and see if they've released her from the cage. Alright, and it looks... doesn't look like she's been released. But as you can see, they are not being aggressive with her. They're not trying to sting through the mesh. The queen is in there. She's the longer one with the kind of cigar-shaped body. But it doesn't quite look like they've eaten all the candy out yet. So we'll give these guys another couple of days. Let's turn this frame around. Okay. And we're going to push these frames in. So all in all, they've made some progress. Not nearly as much as I would like. So we're going to give them another day, maybe 2. And then we will come down here and manually release the queens. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Have a great day, guys.